Hi there, it's Casey, and this is my second video on what nobody told me when I moved to the country, and I basically had to learn on my own. It's a nice day out today, and we've spent maybe the last hour or so tagging baby calves that were born yesterday. 4 out of 5 of them born yesterday were girls, and we typically give them about 24 hours to bond with their moms before we'll go out and check to see what sex they are and tag their ears so that we can track them better. Last week I covered in this session rubber boots, camo, and what's sexy in the country is not necessarily sexy in the city, and vice versa. So I got a question on the rubber boots, and I just wanted to show you if you can even see them. I don't know. Okay. So they're just basic black rubber. There's nothing real special about them. They basically say that, you know, Michelin and Firestone are my new stylists. It's so much more comfortable, and the dress is just really, really casual here. In fact, people will look at you a little sideways if you are dressed too fancy schmancy. So that part has been an adjustment, but I'm getting used to it. Today I want to cover with you this fence. I don't know if you can see it. You might be able to see in the distance. Sorry, the camera's so wobbly. Husband is he's not plowing the fields, he's dragging the fields. Basically taking all that wonderful poo I told you about last week and fertilizing the grass so that it grows green and lush here this summer. So that fence that I just showed you is pretty harmless looking. In fact, you might not think anything about it. It just looks like a plain fence, right? Well, that fence is not just a plain fence. It has something called hot wire around it. I don't know how many volts it is, but it's a lot. It causes, 1,700 to 2,000 pound bulls to respect it. So there's a reason why it's there, and it keeps the animals from doing crazy things and getting out of the pasture and getting hit by cars and all that terrible stuff that I don't want to see happen. But one day, a few years ago, I was walking through this pasture with my husband, and he shimmied himself through the wire over there and did it pretty easily. And he looked at me and he says, "So do you think you can do that?" And I looked at him and I'm like, who are you talking to? Of course I can do that. No problem, right? I mean, I have been tased before, man. Do you know who you're dealing with here? I had to ride the ride with a taser. Of course I can do this. So once upon a time in Metro Land in Las Vegas, you actually had to get tased in order to be certified to carry that weapon on your duty belt. That is no longer the case, and I'm thankful for that because I never understood I don't have to get shot with my gun to carry my gun, so why am I getting tased here? Anyway, that was a long time ago, but I still feel it. It was like a bolt of lightning down my esophagus all the way through my body, and I respected the taser after that. So on this day, like 3 years ago, mind you, this has not happened since, and there's a good reason. I've had gates installed since. But I took his challenge. I'm like, of course I can do this. This is not a problem. I get my Gumby ninja skills on, and I start, getting my legs through this fence and shimmying my way through it like he did. And oh my God. It's one thing if that thing hit me in the ankle or it hit me in the knee or maybe even the elbow or something, not a big deal, maybe, I don't know. But that wire has absolutely zero place all up in your lady business, and that's exactly what happened. I respect the wire now. I understand why the bulls respect it, and it's never going to happen again. So that is one example of something that I learned moving to the country that nobody told me, and I had to learn on my own. Thank God I'm a quick learner. So if you ever come to the country and you find yourself near a wired fence, look twice, look at the posts, and make sure that there's not hot wire in between each post, because you might take the ride of your life. Thanks for tuning in. I hope you tune in again next week, and I can tell you some more stories about what I've learned since moving to the country. Thank you. Talk to you soon. Bye.